that's when you do that.
Yeah, that's what we do. 10 years, and this is what we do. We still chit-chat in the break. So much so that even when Razor says we're on, I say, I can't help talking. Deneezpeters, you may remember last week's show. She came on with a bevy of beauties. There were half of the contestants for the Miss Guyana 2016.
That's right.
And she came on then and she said, well, why don't you sing? And I said, well, in your own right, you're going to come on later and do your own thing. And then she is here with me today. So Deneezpeters,
yes.
Thank you ever so much. Singer, songwriter, model. Lovely to see you.
Lovely.
You've changed quite a bit because you were looking very professional.
Yes.
Last week you had hair on.
Yes. For the girls.
Yes,
for the girls, because I'm their contestant manager.
Yeah, contestant manager, and you done the bits for them. You told them how to walk.
Yes.
You did all of this.
Yeah.
And that's what you do as well.
Yes, that's what I started off doing at a young age, is being entering in beauty pageants and entering fashion shows and so forth. It's always been a passion.
You've got the height and figure for it.
Yeah.
You've still got it.
Yes, I've still got it.
You've still got it.
Oh, I've still got it, yeah.
You've still got the height and figure for it. That's very good.
Yeah.
But let's talk about your musical. Because I said we're going to deal with that. So talk to me. I know there is a father. I know there's a brother. I know there's a family, but you're going to do it for me. So talk to me about that.
From a very young age also, I've been very, very passionate about music and singing. I mean, we were brought up in a household of music, mum and dad. I mean, my dad is Freddie Notes and the Rudies from the 60s, 70s. Dad's still very much active now in his music career. And, you know, Dad followed Dad everywhere. He took me everywhere as a little girl. Recording studio, to his shows, even though half of them I wasn't supposed to be. But, you know, talk about Daddy's little girl. But, you know, and I just, you know, he took me to school for the first time. And, you know, the teacher asked me, you know, what do you want to be when you leave school? I said, a singer. Like my dad.
And what did that teacher say?
She goes, oh, well, good luck.
That she couldn't believe it would happen.
I think what she said was, oh, maybe we could get your dad to come and perform at the school one day. That's what she said, yeah. So it's been in me, it's my passion.
From that young?
Yeah,
from that
yeah.
Young. Okay.
That young.
Your brother as well, I understand?
Yeah, I mean, we are quite a musical family. My brother's a keyboard player and he also writes music as well. I also have another brother who also sings and writes and so forth. And now we've got the younger ones coming up, so it's huge. And everybody wants to follow in my dad's footsteps, you know.
And that's what you have though sometimes, don't you? You have that generational thing going on. And when you see the person has been successful, is still doing it, the passion is there.
Yeah, it just won't. And Dad's such a great supporter of what I'm doing right now. He's so proud
But
of me.
you initially started off doing backing vocals for your dad when he was with...
Well, what happened is with Dad, in recent years, like last few years, because Dad's working on a new project himself, his album, and he deals with ska. So we tend to, you know, Dad will get bookings in Germany or across Europe and so forth, and because I know Dad's songs from a little girl, you know, easy. I just go on and do his backing for him with the live band and so forth. And and Dad, you know, just to see Dad perform is amazing for a man of, you know, early 70s doing splits and stuff on stage and
absolutely
stuff.
fantastic.
You know,
wow.
Beautiful.
So you yourself now, let's get back onto you. You have done what people are calling you, the Film Association, they're even putting you as someone that is going to be 2017. You're going to blow it with this "Can't Get You Off My Mind" track. I'm thinking of a title that "Can't Get You Off My Mind," but I think I got it wrong. So
I think there's an old tune, an American song. I think one of the artists, I'm not sure if it's Betty Wright or somebody like that, wrote a song called "Can't Get You Off My Mind." I think "Can't Get You Off My Mind."
Yeah, because it really was about
if you only knew or something.
But it's in your style.
Yes, it's my style.
You're dealing with it.
This song it's my first release on the album. It's also the first song we did a video to. It was written by my brother, Ian Peters.
can we get a sneaky thing for our viewers? Can we get Denise's "Can't Get You Off My Mind" a sneaky, please? Can we?
When we were together, oh yeah, feelings were so fine. But now we're no longer together, oh yeah. These lonely nights take time to end. Sleep is the test. I toss and I turn. Won't you come back? I long, I yearn for you.
The sync was slightly a bit out there.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we're going to play that bit later.
Yes,
and
that'd be
hopefully,
good.
you know, the sync will be corrected there. But I like what I just saw.
Yes.
Yeah, I really do.
Very
Right.
excited.
Ian Peters is your brother.
Yeah.
Musical arrangements by IF.
No, it's the I Foundation,
I
but it's
Foundation.
Kyle Robertson.
Kyle Robertson.
They're a Scottish reggae band, based in Scotland, really.
Yeah.
So he's my producer for my first album. I'm currently still working with him as a producer, amongst other producers for the second album, but we'll get to
And
that.
what other producer for the second album?
Yeah.
Second album already?
Yeah, I'm very busy. I don't, you know.
So, well, stick to the first album.
Yeah.
That is released...
That's available right now.
right now.
On
That's
my
been
website.
released...
That's already been released. It was launched on the 31st of March.
31st of March this year.
This year.
Right on.
Yes.
Okay. So, this is still going on.
Yeah,
And-
definitely.
And now we're looking for the second
Yes.
for 2017.
Yeah,
How
wow.
soon are we talking, Denise?
Well, maybe about April, May time.
So the spring.
yes,
In the
spring.
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 Okay.
Spring.
That's cool. That's cool.
And it's going to be a variety of music, including soul, R&B,
And
so
lovers
forth.
rock.
And lovers
Yeah.
rock.
Would you say your first sort of like love is lovers rock, or would you say?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely. Grew up on lovers rock. You
Mm.
know, all the old school lovers rock singers that are still active now.
Yeah.
But when I started actually singing, it was soul.
It was
really,
soul.
back in
Yeah,
the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s.
Yes, yeah.
So I've got that in me, and that's hence my brother, because
Yeah.
that's what he writes is
It's
R&B.
Yeah. But it's good to have different genres
Yes,
that
it
you
is,
can
yeah.
sing and you can feel comfortable singing with.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
that makes you more versatile.
It does.
And
it
there's
does.
where collaborations come in.
Yeah.
Who would you love to collaborate with, Denise?
What, in the soul world or just in general?
Let's go for soul first.
Let's go
That's
for soul.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, I would Mary Jane Blige. Woo, woo, woo. Mary Jane Blige, you know, she's the queen of soul.
Yeah,
you know.
that's awesome. Yeah.
It'd be really,
yeah.
really nice
Yeah.
to do something with her.
Yeah.
You know, before when I was thinking about it, it would have been I'd have loved to have collaborated with the late Luther Vandross, but hence.
Oh, yes.
It was always one of my passions.
And what a thing to collaborate, with whoever.
Yeah.
This man's a genius. Reggae, who would you say you'd like to?
Gosh, I don't know, maybe, because I'm old school and I'm coming from old school lovers rock, maybe one of the veterans in the lovers rock, maybe Carol Thompson, Janet Kay,
Victor Romero.
Yeah, that type of, they know of me, so
Peter Huddingdale.
maybe, lovely, I've worked with Peter.
You've worked with Peter?
I've worked with Peter.
Okay.
Yeah, I've worked with Peter.
yeah.
Yeah, in my early days. We were just working on a little project. I mean, nothing actually big came of it because it kind of got shelved.
Yeah.
But, it's that project's still there.
Yeah, there's a shout out. Yeah, Janet, Carol, Victor, let's get it going on. Peter, even real and come again. Let's get it going on. So, when we go into 2017, we're looking at the second album.
Yeah, we are.
And what sort of, where are your sights for 2017, apart from the release of the second album? Where are your sights?
Well, I mean, at the present moment, what we're doing, I've got my management team involved, helping me out a lot. Dream Team Management.
Dream Team.
Yeah, Dream Team.
Hi, Dream Team.
And I'm doing a lot of work on UK Pressure Records, which a lot of my releases for the second album will be released on UK Pressure Records. They're a new, young, vibrant record label that is focusing on UK artists, both soul and lovers rock. And you know, they're giving us a platform where, you know, the other record labels are not just kind of pushing us to the side. They're young, they're vibrant, they're looking to market me in such a way that, you know, it's going to go worldwide.
Yeah, it will. Yeah, and it should do.
Yeah, it's not just going to stay in London or England. Or,
it should do. It should go worldwide.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Denise, I've spoken to a lot of reggae artists, you know, British talent. That we have in abundance. And it's the door has to still be knocked on, which is, you know, 2016, this is remarkable, that reggae is still, you still have to bang down the door, if you will.
We do. It's really, really hard. Not a lot of people's giving us like a look in, you know, to giving us a chance to even, you know, promote. So we have to do these things ourselves. If we want to get somewhere, we have to do it. We can't expect them to do it for us. We have to do it, and that's why, you know, hence we've got UK Pressure Records and people and all the radio DJs and presenters at the moment that are supporting UK lovers rock, UK talent. You know, big respects to them, because if it's not for them, nobody would know. And Ben TV, and hello.
I've been told there's another clip that we can have a sneak preview of. Can we get another preview? Deneezpeters, please. Ready, steady, and go with the flow. Sneaky thing. We've got a little issue we're going to deal with our in the gallery there, because the sync is still out. But that was Andrew Slowly. We know the name. So the rap. And you've been working with him for how long?
We've only just started working about a year now, and I just met Andrew by I was doing a gig and he was also performing, and we met on Facebook, but we didn't actually really speak. And then what we did, we got together because we're both on the same journey, climbing the same ladder. My nephew, that song there, This Is the Moment you just said, my nephew wrote that. My young nephew wrote that song. And it was to be my nephew singing the song with me. But my nephew, although he's confident, he's not confident for the spotlight step up front. You know, he likes to be behind the scenes. So luckily I met Andrew and asked Andrew to come on the song with me, and and then we made a video, and it was lovely, and that all happened all this year. So this is the moment.
Denise, we've got to round this off, and I wish we had longer, but you know what? You know what? It's all good, because the show's going to be repeated again on the following Monday. So what I need you to do in this camera here is to give out all your social media contacts.
Okay, if you're interested in knowing a little bit more about, or lots more about Deneezpeters, then do log on to my website, Deneezpeters.com, and Denise is spelled D-E-N-E-E-Z, Deneezpeters.com. No E at the end of Denise. I know a lot of people do that. There's no E at the end of Denise. It's D-E-N-E-E-Z. You can also catch me on Facebook, okay? Again, Deneezpeters. You can catch me on my like page, Facebook, Deneezpeters music page. You can catch me on Twitter, same name, Instagram, Snappy Chat, all of them, and especially my webpage, Deneezpeters.com. All my music is downloadable there. You can see all my videos. Everything is up to date. All my events, information to contact Denise.